What's good? It's Chigozy. It's Sunday, April 19th, 2020. April 19th is 4/19. 419 is the 81st prime. Ritual equals 81. 81 is the reflection of 18. Today's the day with 18 numerology. 4 plus 1 plus 9 plus 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 0 is 18. So then, look at the ritual that Banksy, B is the second letter, A is the first, N is the 14th, 1 plus 4 is 5. K is the 11th, 1 plus 1 is 2. S the 19th letter, 1 plus 9 is 10, 1 plus 0 is 1. And then Y is the 25th letter, 2 plus 5 is 7. So you add those all individual digits together, you get 18 as well. So you see how they're using Gematria very cleanly to put Banksy on the front page. And look how he's mocking you inside this propaganda from the federal government. Banksy offers glimpses of his home during lockdown. It's unbelievable. Banksy working from home, lockdown. They put this out on the 16th, but again, it's on the front page today. And look at the mockery. They have a bunch of plague rats. It's the year of the rat right now in China. This virus supposedly coming from Wuhan, China. And look at the rat on the right running on the roll of toilet paper. Is this not the ultimate mockery from the United Kingdom, which is the federal government, this one world order, Freemasonic, Zionist Jew, Jesuit order? They run London, England. They run the Buckingham Palace, the Parliament. America never broke off of England from independence. That's what they taught you, and anyone who still believes that is just stupid. Modern Freemasonry founded in London, England in 1717. Mason equals 17. And here we have the toilet paper here. Toilet paper equals 56 like mind control. We have the rats here. Some of them are holding on the rings and stuff. Here we have one on some fluoridated toothpastes. And then we have even a rat down here taking a piss on the toilet seat. Because that's what the government is essentially doing to all the people. Peeing on everyone's toilet seat, not giving a fuck. Just disregarding everyone and saying, oh, I'll give you $1,200 if you love me. But here we got the numerical stuff right here. What do we have? Some tallies. 3, 4, 4, 4. 3 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 is 15. See? When you write out 15, you get 38 like pandemic. Death, killing, murder 8 or equals 38. So we have that, 444 Masonic, 444. Just showing you this mockery from Banksy, from the United Kingdom. We have the rat up there with the soap. You know what I mean? The Febreze, all the poisons. Even Banksy is working from home during the lockdown. Famed street artist Banksy has joined those who have had to adapt their working life, bringing his outdoor work inside. My wife hates it when I work from home, Banksy posted on Instagram Wednesday, alongside a set of images showing illustrated rats larking around in his bathroom. See? And they show you this again. Unbelievable. One rat is making full use of the bathroom facilities. One hangs from a light switch by its tail, looking down at another hanging from a towel holder to stamp on the tube of toothpaste that has squirted up the wall. There's also a rat urinating into the toilet bowl, and another giving a piggyback to a friend that is trying to reach the mirror. And then, of course, they had to emphasize this image with him running on the toilet paper. Just like, everyone running in the store, trying to grab the toilet paper, and, running out of toilet paper. He's literally running out of the toilet paper. You can look at it that way. Again, it's art. That's why they're doing this type of shit. Guys, you would love to go to an art museum with me. We'll just look through all the bullshit, see how it's all, coded. The ransacking rats can be seen staying on top of the bathroom mirror, wastefully squirting soap from the shelf, running over a roll of toilet paper. And notice how they didn't emphasize the toilet paper. They're not going to say, hey, that's kind of cool how, they're not even going to point that out. But here, obviously, we get the riddle. This is the first work that the anonymous artist has published since a Valentine's Day mural that appeared in Bristol, southwest England, earlier this year, that he was instructed to do. Look at this shit. On the Colgate, see that? Total. That stuff is filled with poisons and toxins and fluoride and other stuffs. But it's product placement, too. But granted, if you're, doing some art show for the New World Order, you might as well have New World Order props inside. Like this. The mural depicted a young girl. They're talking about the Valentine's Day one now. A young girl firing a slingshot of flowers at a wall, evoking an image of Cupid firing an arrow. So I'm just going to assume that was on Valentine's Day. So let's do from Valentine's Day till the 16th. I mean, the numbers are gonna pop, and I'm sure it's gonna be it. If you want to completely verify, we can do it later. But they said it's a Valentine's Day mural. I'm sure he's gonna unveil on Valentine's Day. That's when the propaganda about it came out. So February 14th till today. Oh, not today till the 16th. We could do it today as well. That's when the propaganda is on the front page. But that piece was published. I'm trying to keep it very accurate. February 14th. See, a span of 63 days become the end date. COVID equals 63. Or excuse me, COVID-19 63. COVID-19 63, 63 days. 2 months, 2 days. Wuhan 22. UK 22. We got this UK stunt coming out. 8 weeks, 6 days. Coronavirus outbreak 86. Symbol 86. This is definitely symbolic. A span of 9 weeks. I want to see what mural equals. Mural, maybe art or painting or something like that. But real quick, if you didn't see, Banksy already said Banksy 18, which does reduce to 9. They with 18 numerology. Mural equals 6570 like coronavirus. I'm supposed to think art. That's like the general thing. Again, I'm just trying to piece this together. I don't do too many words because I try not to, make things work and whatever. But painting does equal 90, which is literally just 9. I mean, that's literally the number we're looking at. 9 weeks later, you see that? Painting 90 using alphabetical order, always reduced to 9. And if it reduces to 9, one way is going to reduce to 9 the other way. So it's 9. And what is it? A span of 9 weeks. Later, it does another one. So like the number we were looking for, we get. See? It's also 2 months, 3 days. 23 is the 9th prime. 9 weeks. Painting. That's what he does. Painting with its art. I don't want to just, that's the thing. I'm not trying to make this work. But so if we want to call this coincidence, sure. But I mean, come on. How cool is this? How easy is this? Painting 90, which is just 9. You drop the 0 numerology. 9 weeks later. You get it. He's an actor for the Freemasons. Look, here they're talking about Scar of Bethlehem. Prior to that, Banksy unveiled an installation called Scar of Bethlehem at the Waldorf Hotel in Bethlehem. Waldorf Hotel. I'm thinking of, Donald Trump building a wall, Wall Street, Western Wall, all that type of those rituals. Bethlehem, of course, baby Jesus, all that type of stuff, of course. I mean, I'm not going to hear Bethlehem and I think of the Society of Jesus, biblical Jesus Christ rituals. Scar of Bethlehem equals 68 and 76. Not too sure on those. I know that Wuhan has overlap with that, but again, I think I need to actually look at the propaganda. So I don't remember that one. Another rat hangs from the light switch by its tail. Okay, so they put modified nativity scene. I think that's the one they're talking about, the Bethlehem. It's a modified nativity scene featuring Joseph and Mary kneeling next to Jesus in a manger set beside a monstrous concrete wall. The wall appeared to be pierced by a mortar shell, leaving a mark that resembled a guiding star. I think that should pretty much explain what they're trying to put in your face with that. Banksy's identity remains a secret, but it was not, though, because they already put pictures of him working, and I think they've put his name out even. And again, even if it is a secret, even that, well, first off, those pictures, I mean, I'm not trying to say those are real pictures of him or anything, but I'm saying if the media is giving that to us, then his identity in the narrative is not a secret. But he's some Freemason mocking you and some bullshit propaganda. That's all he is. Is he a good artist? Yes. Do I like his art? Yes. Again, he's a talented guy, of course. That's all I can say about him. But other than that, he's an actor for the government. He mocks you with government art. The self-published 250-page book called Banksy Captured included many previous unseen images that gave the public a rare glimpse of Banksy's formative years. So they're selling his book instead of this propaganda. And that's literally what they're doing. How many people are gonna go out now and buy this book? Again, I've said it all the time. Is it affiliate links or they're selling some to you? Banksy Captured equals 83, 218, 52. You know, Death has some of these numbers, 218, 52. 83 is a murder number, so I'm not too sure on that either. But I think that's really it. I just want to show you this ritual from Banksy, from the you-know-who's. China is fighting the coronavirus with a digital QR code. You know, they're going to have more of this technology coming out now for coronavirus, more surveillance. It's just more of that line of, you know what I mean? Here, scan this QR code to check. I don't even want to read this. This is a good, short, sweet video. Now we're adding more content. You know what I mean? But I'm kind of curious to see what this is. Maybe we can look at it later. At least we now know what this is about. Let's read the first paragraph and then close this out, because at least you probably want to know what this propaganda is harping about. Imagine your daily routine being entirely dependent on a smartphone app. Leaving your home, taking the subway, going to work, entering cafes, restaurants, and shopping malls. Each move dictated by the colors shown on your screen. Green, you're free to proceed. Amber, red, you're barred from entry. We've seen this in movies. We've seen this in things like Black Mirror, etc. You know, some people have been calling in Zach's radio show talking about these things, or calling in Arthur Simple Truth TV show talking about these things. Zach and Arthur themselves have been talking about it. I hope you guys are reading what's on the screen. I'm kind of just relying on mobile technology and big data. The Chinese government has used a color-based health code system to control people's movements and curb the spread of coronavirus. The automatically generated quick response codes, commonly abbreviated to QR codes, are assigned to citizens as indicators of their health status. You see that? And this is probably more specific now. Here they're saying they're going to do like a little thing where they ping your, you can kind of know, but the guys are going to make that shit so specific. And it's going to cause more confusion. Even if they don't, it's going to cause more confusion, more panic. Although authorities have yet to make the health codes compulsory, in many cities, citizens without the app wouldn't be able to leave their residential compounds or enter most public places. Guys, this is coming here in America soon, I'm telling you. That's why I've been saying, save up now, like get your ducks in a row now, so you don't have to participate in this shit. Because you might be forced to, because you might have no other choice, especially if you have kids, you know what I mean? Like if you have kids and shit, you might be like, well, I'd rather get the app and play along if it's for my kids, you know what I mean? So before that happens, as I'm glad we're looking at this, before that happens, get your ducks in a row. And I use that term loosely because I don't know you. I don't know your situation. You know, so you know what you got to do. Get your ducks in a row. Think, plan, think, okay, well, what happens if I can't work anymore? If I can't go this place or that place and get this then that? Start now to be healthy. You know, start now to do this and that. So you're not, look at this, all these guys in there, fuck. You want to be like this? You know, you don't get your ducks in a row. And wouldn't you rather at least try to get your ducks in a row? And then it still doesn't work, but at least it's better than not have tried. You know what I mean? So I guess that's my message. That's the takeaway of this video. It shows them all on their phones with their gloves and their masks. You're thinking, oh, this is China. Oh, it'll never. I've heard people say, oh, America will never allow that. Pfft, really? America will never allow this? They're already doing this shit pretty much anyway. Come on, we mean Americans will never allow this. Americans will allow anything. They'll allow more than Chinese would allow. Absolutely. Stop thinking that America is some non-Chinese, non-communist place where people don't give a fuck. No. Bunch of fucking sheep who will bend down and get fucked in the ass by this actor's employer. Boris Johnson, Donald Trump, they look the same for a reason. Both actors from New York, from the 11th state, the master number, two fucking pieces of shit. Always participating in some nonsense, propaganda by the code. Peace out.